Hey Brazen, for Monday's workout, you're starting off with a 20-minute AMRAP that's going to be divided into two parts. For the first 10 minutes, you're going to perform 15 sumo deadlifts, 10 dumbbell or kettlebell clean lunges, 5 devil's press. Once you hit that 10-minute mark, you're going to be adding 2 additional movements on top of the already listed movements. And those movements are going to be 25 hollow flutter kicks and 20 side bends. So the way this is going to look is once you hit that 10-minute mark, you're going to have 25 hollow flutter kicks, 20 side bends, 15 sumo deadlifts, 10 dumbbell or kettlebell clean lunges, and 5 devil's cleans. The way you should think about going through this AMRAP is think about if you had those 2 additional movements in the beginning and start your pace off with that in mind. Let's talk about these movements before we go into the next part. So, the hollow body flutter kicks. You're going to come down to your mat, pushing your lower back into the ground, arms behind you, kicking your feet. Each rep kick counts as a rep. Then you have side bends. Keeping the dumbbell to your side, pushing your hips out, and standing back up tall. Pushing those hips out, back up tall. Making sure that we're not leaning our left side over or bending of the right knee to get down as far. Only come down as far as you can. Then switching sides, 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then you have the sumo deadlift. Keeping your feet wider than hip width distance apart, sending those hips back and down, keeping a nice tight back, snapping back up tall. Keeping a nice tight back, treading those knees out, standing back up tall. Then you have the clean lunges. From a power clean, hang clean, cleaning the dumbbell up, stepping back into a lunge, that's 1. Switching hands, that's 2. Try, as you clean, to step your leg back. Then you have the devil's clean. So coming down to a burpee, cleaning the dumbbell up, keeping that dumbbell close, down to a burpee, cleaning the dumbbell up. So that's your first part of this workout. After that, we're going to have an 8-minute AMRAP consisting of 8 plank walkouts, 8 goblet tall knee to stand, 8 inchworms with a toe touch, and then 8 waiter squats. For the plank walkouts, coming down into a plank position, making sure we're keeping that tailbone tucked, not letting our back dip or our hips rise too high, keeping that core engaged, walking our hands out as far as possible, then walking them back, making sure we're keeping that position. Then you have your 8 goblet tall knee to stand. So holding the dumbbell in the goblet position, starting in the tall knee position, bringing your right foot up, followed by left, right back, left back, switching legs each time. That was 2. Then inchworms to toe touches. Standing up tall, sending those hips back, walking those hands out into a full plank, bringing your right hand to touch your left foot, coming back into plank, left hand to touch your right foot, back out to plank. Then walking your hands back in, that's 1 rep. Then 8 waiter squats. So again, picking up that dumbbell, you can think of a waiter squat as a single arm front squat, making sure that we're keeping our elbow up, feet, sending those hips back and down, keeping that chest up, standing up tall. Doing 4 on one side, switching hands, 4 on the other. If you have a lighter dumbbell, it's okay to do 8 on one side. Then the next time through, go ahead and do 8 on the other side if you have a really light dumbbell. That is everything I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoy this workout and have a great week.